Yo, yo, Leroy. Hip hop. Hip, hip, hip hop. Hip hop. Hip, hip. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, 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 yo. Fresh to death, 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 yo. 50, 40, 90 Sports. I am the triple threat. This is my sidekick, Cash Money. And we're bringing you your Star Status Sports Report. As always, 50 from the field, 40 from three-point line, 90 from the free throw line. I'm a star. I'm a star. Those are Star Status numbers. Yo, why you looking at me so funny like that, man? Why you looking so funny at me, man? Oh, it's the hat? It's the hat, man. Yeah, I mean, we always usually rep New York, but you see the flavors. All right, okay, all right, man, all right. Gonna keep the flavors going, though. Is that better? That's better, my man. Sit down, man. You're doing too much already. Sit down. Once again, I am your triple threat, bringing you the Star Status Sports Report. 50, 40, 90. As always, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Am I right? Like, share, subscribe to the channel, as always. So you can be abreast on the Star Status Sport Report, any and all things concerning sports, scoreboard statistics, and historical facts. We do all of that right here. We do all of that right here at 50, 40, 90. You wouldn't know that because you're not subscribed. You're not in the loop because you're not subscribed. You're not getting Star Status Sports Reports because you not subscribed. We also take Cash App donations at $777 BORN. That's $777 born. That's $777 BORN. Yo, did you see the sports yesterday? Oh my God, we had a live sports day yesterday. Off the chain from beginning to end. Starting off with the NBA playoffs. Most of the home teams won. Kudos to that. But we had a couple of surprises. Unbeknownst to us. First of all, watch out. Detroit, watch out. Orlando is coming. Pause. Orlando is banging on your door. I gotta sleep on that. Truth be told, I'm going with Orlando. Because I've been watching sports, particularly the NBA, all year. And Detroit was number one all year. Not going to hold you in the Eastern Conference. But they fell victim to a lot of lesser teams who seem to just have their number. Sometimes a team just has your number. Like this year, Detroit had the Knicks number. And I don't know if it was the vendetta that was building from last year, but every time they looked on their calendar and saw the Knicks, they saw blood in the water, man. They saw blood in the water. They was going through some PTSD from last year or whatever. But the Magic kicked they behind. Cade Cunningham came back, dropped 30-plus points, but wasn't enough. The Wagner Boys. You know them? The Wagner Boys is back. The Wagner Boys. If you know that team Orlando, you got to know the Wagner Boys and always Paolo Banchero. See, this is where This is where people's teeth is cut, man. This is where stars are born and legends are made. This is where stars are born and legends are made. So pay close attention, because this is just first round. And I got a good, sneaky suspicion that Detroit will not make it out the first round. That's just my take on it. That's just my take on it. They're not making it out the first round. I got money on it that they don't. Yeah, Cash. Come on, Cash. Be easy, man. Cash rule everything around us, man. Dollar bill, y'all. Yeah. Putting cash on that, baby. You know what I mean? Not for nothing. Then we caught Wrestlemania. That was exciting. And I haven't sat down and watched wrestling in years. Wrestlemania was off the hook. One match I sat down and watched was Obayemi against Brock Lesnar. The Beast. The Beast. But let me tell you, Obayemi manhandled the Beast, man, and won that matchup. And took that matchup. Then, I was blessed enough to catch the main event. From flipping back and forth, channel to channel, you know, watching the different NBA playoff segments, different games, I was able to catch the main event. CM Punk against Roman Reigns. Very exciting match. Very exciting match. At the end, the victor was Roman Reigns. He put that work in. He put that work in. The victor was Roman Reigns. Very exciting, man. Then I was still able to catch some Yankees. Yankees on fire. They beat the Royals yesterday at the stadium like 7-0. The Yankees bats are waking up. Aaron Judge, I really never have a problem with Aaron Judge because during the season, he does what he do. We just need him to show up in the postseason, man. We don't need you to be slumping again in the postseason. That's what we mostly concerned about. But the Yankees bats was on fire, man. You okay? Unfortunately, our crosstown counterparts didn't do so well and haven't been doing so well. I think we lost 11 of the last 12 games. The Mets. Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Yeah, the Mets ain't doing so well, man. We got to step it up, man. So I'm going to tell you something. If they don't start to pick it up, we're going to have to fire that coach. I hate to see a man lose their job, but we might have to fire that coach. But it's going down tonight. Game 2, round 1, Knicks versus Atlanta Hawks. Now, they're going to be fighting for their life tonight, the Atlanta Hawks. They do not want to go back to Atlanta, to their stadium, Little New York, Secondary Garden, because we run that. They do not want to go back home to Atlanta down 2-0. So they're going to be fighting for their life tonight. Yeah. They're going to be fighting for their life. Jalen, Cat, I want to see the battle cat come out. Jalen, feed the beast. Build his confidence. Because you're going to need to build his confidence because he's going to need it later. Start building his confidence now so y'all could become He-Man and Battle Cat. Not the Prince of Aurora and Cringer. He-Man and Battle Cat. That's what we need. He-Man and Battle Cat. Nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. And then we got our ancillary pieces. OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges. Deuce McBride is back. And we got a host of other players off the bench that we could pull at any time, any moment in time. So please believe tonight is a special game. because we need to get this game without fail. We need to pick this game up without fail. And I'm going to do a part 2 segment probably right after the game. I don't like doing stuff right after the game because I'm a little emotional, but my thoughts are raw and my assessment is fresh. So that's why I like to do that. So once again, this is 50-40-90 Sports. Get subscribed. Next episode, we're going to be doing some trivia where the participant can answer the right questions. They will receive some merch courtesy of us, 50-40-90 and Rich Family Clothing Co. So once again, like, share, subscribe, play ball.